Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Fitness Empowerment by Danny and day 12 of the 5 minutes a day in May abdominal challenge. I'm super stoked. I'm actually really tired this morning. If you guys can't tell, I woke up in the middle of the night for no reason. And that's not important. Let's get into the workout. We'll talk about that later. So today's workout is focusing on losing this muffin top, this little bit that we want to cover up with our high-waisted pants, and we don't want to show off in a bikini. And the thing that just makes us uncomfortable, as soon as we eat, we sit down and we're like, ugh, I know where that food went. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I get it too. And that's part of why I think I woke up in the middle of the night and I don't feel very well, because I really overate yesterday. Yes, I did. Anyway, so this workout is aimed on the muffin top. You can't spot reduce fat. I'm going to continue to preach this, but we can focus on working and building up the muscle in our lower abdominals and getting a constant core burn. And the higher we increase our heart rate, the more calories we're going to lose, and therefore we're going to lose fat. And therefore you will lose your muffin top at some point. Everybody genetically is a little bit different, so you might lose your muffin top a little bit, earlier or later than somebody else who might be on a similar workout regimen. So these are the exercises we're about to go over. If you don't have time to watch this right now, give the video a thumbs up and it will go in your liked video playlist so that you can easily find it later. But I also always have the workout in the description box below, so make sure you check that out or screenshot it if you just want to do it later on your own time. So we're going to start off, same thing, 5 minutes of abs, 10 different exercises, 30 seconds each exercise. First is going to be push up to plank. We've done these before, so it's a good starting exercise because you're familiar with it. Then we're going to do push up position, jump into a squat, but then each time we jump out, we're going to jump to the left or to the right just to kind of change things up a little bit and engage our obliques a little bit more. Third exercise is going to be crunches, but instead of our knees being bent, our legs are going to be straight up, pointed at the ceiling. Then 4, we're going to do leg lifts that we're going to hold a weight in between our feet. So the weight that I have here today, you can use ankle weights, you can use whatever you have. This is you roll your back on this, so you could put it against the wall or put it on the floor, or you could use it for your feet. I found this at TJ Maxx. It was like $5, but I'm going to hold this in between my feet or in between my knees for a couple of different exercises today. It's about maybe 2 pounds, so that use whatever you got around. If you have a full water bottle, use the water bottle. You have ankle weights, use the ankle weights. You have a phone, or use whatever you got. Next exercise is going to be, so the reverse crunch with the weight in between our knees. Then we're going to do windshield wipers with our knees bent, so going side to side, having again the weight in between our knees. Then we're going to do some bicycles, or it's a form of bicycle crunch, but we're going to bring one knee into the chest at a time. So I'll show you that. And then we're going to do flutter kicks on our stomach. We're going to do an arch hold, and then we're going to finish up with the frog crunch, which of course is super awkward. So always remember to position yourself, if you're in a gym, towards a wall or not, so that your legs are splayed open facing somebody, because that could always get awkward. Now, the reason for holding the weight in between our knees during some of these exercises is because it's going to force us to squeeze our legs together, therefore working our adductors, or kind of the inner thigh. But you also have to engage your lower core to do this. So it's kind of a 2-in-1. You're going to work your thighs and your lower body, or your lower core, therefore working that muffin top area. Okay, so let's jump straight into the workout. I'll get the Runkeeper app going and put some music on, because we all know that we like the music better than no music. There we go. And activity started. So push up to plank. So here's the plank hold. Jump to push up. Back down. Up to push up. And down. Up to push up. Squeeze your core. Going for a strong core here. No arching, no get up in the air, just a flat back. Down and up, and down and up, down and up. All right, so we're in a push-up position. So jump in, we're going to jump out, left. We're going to jump in and out to the right. Jump in, out to the left. Jump in, out to the right. Jump in, out to the left. Now, if you're not quite at a stage where you can jump, then walk out with your feet. Walk in, walk out. Walk in, walk out. So it's good to have variation. So these are going to be crunches. So back is flat, legs locked out, straight legs, toes pointed at the ceiling. And you just crunch up and crunch down. Crunch up, keep your shoulder blades off the ground, and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up, squeeze, and down. Up, squeeze, and down. Up, squeeze, and down. Up, squeeze, and down. Alright, legless, hold your weight in between your feet. So I'm going to put the weight between the feet, hands on the butt, and just leg lift. Leg lift. If you have a Swiss ball, that is a good thing to use as well for this exercise. It helps again the inner thigh, so you're squeezing your inner thigh, and it works that lower core. I promise you, it's tough. Reverse crunch. So now moving that weight to in between our knees. Reverse crunch. And the crunch is in reverse. So you're getting the lower back off the ground. Make sure when your back is touching the ground and when you're down here that you're not in an arch or to back flat at all times. Okay, knees bent side to side. So these are the windshield wipers. So taking this in between knees, to the left, up, to the right, and up. I love the oblique burn that this one gives. It's a good stretch at the same time too. It's a really good exercise. Alright, you can put the weight down. We're going to do bicycle, knees into chest. So very simple. You're going to hold your knee here, kind of pull, and switch. So it's a bicycle movement, but you're holding your knee into your chest. The foot that you extend out should extend out to about where it's 6 inches above the ground. So you don't want it to hit the ground. All right, moving to your stomach. So flutter kicks on your stomach. So it's like the right arm and the left leg is up, and then you're switching. So fluttering. Fluttering. It's good to work those muscles around your spine. Whew. Almost done. We got 2 exercises after this. Just 2. Happy Friday, by the way. Straight into an arch hold. So this is pretty simple. I think you guys got this one down. So squeeze the booty, squeeze your back. Try to keep your elbows by your ears, and your feet off the ground. Last exercise, that froggy crunch. So kind of get into a crunch position. Feet are still touching. Knees are out to the side, and you're just crunching up and down. Up, shoulder blades off the ground, and down. I'm in my bedroom, so I'm not worried about anybody, standing in front of me. But if you're at the gym and you're near a wall of mirrors, you might just want to be aware of your surroundings. And that was it. That flew by. That was awesome. We can stop that. Save that. Good job, you guys. We're going to turn off the music here, or at least
0.01 miles. Average pace 13 hours, 55 minutes, 9 seconds per mile.
Okay, awesome. Congratulations, you guys. You just completed your 12th day in a row. If you are new to this channel or you're new to this challenge, welcome back, or welcome to the challenge. And please consider subscribing. Once I do hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, then I can leave my webcam and actually do the live stream workouts and videos off of my phone. And I would love to be able to provide that to you guys. So help me help you. I am doing a giveaway at the end of this challenge, at the end of the 31 days. If you would like to know more about how to enter the giveaway, it's always going to be in the description box below. It's very simple. Make sure you check that out. And then I wanted to tell you guys why the muffin top is a topic today. I mean, I had planned this workout out previously, but it worked out well. So my brother came in town. I told you guys that yesterday. And we ended up going out to eat at a couple different restaurants. And I don't eat out very often, especially being on a bikini prep. And I definitely overate yesterday. And the scale was definitely up this morning, several pounds. But I also recognize that I didn't just gain 3 pounds overnight. I didn't eat that much. I did overeat compared to my normal food. But since I track my food, I know almost exactly how much I overate. I pretty much doubled my fat intake yesterday. And I went over on my carbs by about 80 grams. If my coach watches this video, that's gonna be a fun email. But you know what? I wanted to enjoy the time with my brother, and what I am gonna do to kind of counterbalance that is I'm gonna go back to my normal set of protein and fats today. But as far as carbs go, I'm gonna eat a little bit less. So I did take some of the items I had yesterday, carb-wise, and put them on today's MyFitnessPal numbers so that I just will eat up to my normal numbers, but I've already included food from yesterday, so I really won't be eating. So essentially I'm going to eat. I just ate more yesterday and I'll be eating less today, but in the total of 2 days, the numbers will balance out. In theory, that's the plan. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm still 5.5 weeks out from a show, or maybe it's 5, 6. I don't know. I can't count right now. It's a little too early for me to really focus on much counting. But I just want to let you guys know that even those of us who are in a bikini bodybuilding prep and those of us who have a six-pack year-round because we built it and that's the way we want to keep it, we still get bloated. We still have weight fluctuations. Yesterday I was 115 pounds and today I was 118 pounds. But I do know that if I stress about those pounds instead of just jumping right back on my numbers or drinking a gallon of water, if I stress and my cortisol levels shoot up, I am not going to lose that weight again. It's going to end up being a little bit more permanent than I'd like it to be. So I just want to impress upon you guys that you're not just going to slightly overeat one day and gain 3 pounds. There's a lot of different factors. It's water, it's sodium, it's the fact that you ate a bunch of processed food. Like, there's so many factors and everybody's body reacts a little bit differently. So I just want to let you guys know that even those of us that try to stay in kind of a photo shoot ready appearance, most of the year we have mornings where we don't look our greatest, and that's okay because we're human. And maybe we don't post all of our bloating pictures on Instagram, but trust me, they're there. I do document it. I did take one this morning to kind of show you guys the difference, so I'll post that in a little bit. But the only other thing I want to talk about real briefly is I watched a video while I was doing my cardio this morning with Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com. He posted a video on his YouTube channel yesterday that covers why eating clean food does not necessarily help you lose weight or make you lean. And I thought it was a really, really great informational video. He has a ton of informational videos. And it's so true. Like, so many people have this thought that, like, I'm going to eat chicken and broccoli, I'm going to eat tilapia and asparagus, I'm going to eat clean. The definition of clean, I don't really know what it is because there really isn't one. There's no clean eating diet because everybody has a different definition of clean. But the bottom line is that when you eat all of these clean foods, or when you transition from your normal whatever you eat to eating clean, it's not that these clean foods are magical. It's the fact that you cut out a ton of calories. So if you, instead of eating a burger and French fries, decide to go eat chicken and broccoli, there's a huge calorie difference. Yes, there are some better micronutrients in the chicken and broccoli, but it's the main fact that there's a huge calorie difference between those two meals. So I don't think that clean eating I don't think it's bad to have those types of foods that are designated as clean in your diet, but I think if you just eat clean all the time, you don't have those things like a burger or a fries or some ice cream every once in a while, and you maintain like an incorporation of that in your diet, then you're going to binge on those foods and you're going to put yourself into a negative like a negative body composition and just a negative outlook and a negative relationship with food, and that's not something you want either. But if you get stuck on eating only clean foods and then you plateau at some point, like where do you go? What do you do after you've been eating clean for such a long time? Can you eat cleaner? And he talks about, you know, are there different levels of clean food and clean eating? Can you be at a more intense level of eating clean once you plateau in your fat loss or in your whatever phase that you're in while eating clean? So I think that there is definitely, you can do more with flexible dieting because you're not cutting anything out. So there's just more variety and you don't hit the plateaus as often, and there's more places to go when you do hit plateaus with flexible dieting because you haven't cut anything out. So it's a lot more complicated than that, and I won't get into that today, but I will link his video below. It's an excellent video. I highly recommend you check it out, especially if you're not somebody who currently tracks macronutrients like I do, but you want a little bit more information about maybe dieting or weight loss or what clean eating is or what different types of clean foods are. I think that would be a good video for you. So if you have any questions about today's workout or clean eating or flexible dieting, flexible nutrition, anything like that, please let me know. I do offer one-on-one coaching for fitness and for macronutrient guidance. So I'm here to answer your questions. So let me know. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for day 13. Day 13. That's so crazy to me. 13 days in a row so far of 5 minutes of abs a day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And until then, go be empowered to make a change in your life and take the next step on your health and fitness journey. Bye.